Imagine waking up one day and realizing that the $1,000 you once risked in crypto is now worth $100,000. Sounds impossible? It's not a fantasy, it's my reality. And in today's video, I'm pulling back the curtain and showing you exactly how I did it, step by step. No secrets, no fluff, just a real strategy that you can learn from and possibly repeat. Whether you're someone who's never touched crypto or someone who's tired of losing in the game, this is the video you've been waiting for. And before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications because I drop weekly videos like this that break down real strategies to help you grow your money the smart way. 1. I stopped guessing and started learning in the beginning. I was just like most people scrolling through Twitter, hoping someone would shout out the next moonshot. I lost small amounts early on because I was guessing. That's when I realized I had to stop treating crypto like a slot machine. I shut out the noise and built a study habit. Every night, I'd spend an hour diving into white papers, YouTube tutorials, and market cycles. I learned about Bitcoin halvings, altcoin seasons, and how market psychology works. I followed experienced traders and took notes. I didn't rush to buy anything. I made a watch list and studied those coins for weeks. I started understanding terms like support, resistance, and RSI. I knew that if I could think like an analyst and not a gambler, my chances would improve. Learning became my edge. It didn't make me a millionaire overnight, but it stopped me from making dumb mistakes. And that's where real progress begins, not in the next big coin, but in becoming the kind of person who makes smart decisions consistently. 2. I picked coins with purpose, not hype. I realized early that jumping on hyped coins just because everyone's talking about them was a great way to get wrecked. Instead, I picked coins based on strong fundamentals, clear utility, and long-term potential. I focused on projects solving real-world problems like Ethereum's smart contracts, Solana's speed, and Chainlink's data integration. I studied the teams behind the projects, their roadmaps, and whether they were actually delivering results. I asked questions like, does this project have staying power? Is the community growing? What's the tokenomics structure? I didn't chase meme coins or promises. I chased execution and innovation. I treated every dollar as a soldier, placing it where it had the best chance to grow. And when I found coins that met all my criteria, I invested slowly and methodically. I wasn't trying to get rich overnight. I was planting seeds in fertile ground. And those seeds turned into real profits over time. I also kept tabs on developer activity and GitHub updates. It showed me which projects were alive under the hood. I checked liquidity and exchange listings to avoid getting trapped in low-volume trades. I listened to AMA sessions to hear directly from the teams. I looked for transparency, not hype. That extra research gave me conviction when the market tested my patience. 3. I created a system, not just a portfolio. One of the biggest turning points was when I stopped winging it and actually created a repeatable system. I made rules. How much I would risk per trade, what my entry and exit criteria were, and how I'd handle losses. I used a spreadsheet to track everything. How much I bought in it, what my stop loss was, what percentage gain I was targeting. I had red, yellow, and green zones for my coins, so I always knew if I was in a danger zone or a profit zone. I checked market conditions daily, but I didn't let every little move throw me off. I also had non-negotiables, like never investing more than 20% of my portfolio into one asset. My system made my decisions easier and more logical. I didn't panic sell or FOMO buy because the system told me what to do. It kept my emotions in check and my strategy on track. That structure was key. Without a system, I was gambling. With a system, I was building something real. I reviewed and refined the system regularly as I gained more experience. I treated my trades like a business, not a bet. I had clear goals each month and tracked my progress toward them. I automated what I could to reduce stress and improve consistency. That repeatable structure became my secret weapon in a chaotic market. 4. I let time do the heavy lifting. The biggest mistake people make in crypto is thinking they have to hit a home run every week. What actually made me rich was patience. I picked solid coins, bought in low, and waited. I didn't trade every day. I didn't jump from coin to coin. I sat through boring months. I sat through dips. But my conviction was backed by research, so I held. I believed in the projects and ignored the noise. I stopped looking for quick flips and started thinking like an investor. Time multiplied my returns far more than any single trade ever could. Compounding is real, especially in crypto. My $1,000 didn't jump to $100,000 overnight, it grew month by month, with the market cycles. I reinvested profits and let the snowball roll. Everyone's chasing the next pump, but the real wealth comes from planting and waiting. That mindset shift going from trader to investor was one of the most profitable moves I made. I learned that boredom is often a sign you're doing things right. I started celebrating discipline, not just gains. I reminded myself that wealth builds quietly, not in viral headlines. I watched others burn out chasing shortcuts while I kept stacking slowly. The quiet consistency paid me far more than the loud hype ever could. 5. I focused on mastering myself first. Crypto is wild, but it's not the market that destroys most people, it's their own behavior. I knew if I wanted to win, I had to master my mindset. I set rules and followed them no matter how I felt. I didn't let FOMO, fear, or greed dictate my actions. I journaled every trade and reviewed my emotional state. I turned off social media when it clouded my thinking. I learned to accept losses without spiraling and to take profits without getting greedy. I developed habits like meditating before big trades, walking away when I felt impulsive, and staying grounded in my long-term vision. Emotional control became my biggest asset. It allowed me to stay in the game when others quit or blew up their portfolios. In the end, success in crypto isn't about picking the perfect coin, it's about becoming the kind of person who can handle the pressure and still make smart moves. I reminded myself daily that discipline outperforms excitement in the long run. I built routines that gave me clarity, not chaos. I surrounded myself with voices that reinforced strategy, not hype. And most importantly, I stayed humble, knowing the market rewards patience, not ego. So there you have it, my full journey from $1,000 to $100,000 in crypto, laid out in real steps you can study and apply. It wasn't luck. It wasn't magic. It was learning, planning, patience, and discipline. If you're serious about making your own moves in this space, remember, you don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent. The crypto world is full of noise, but when you filter out the hype and stay focused on real strategies, the results can be life-changing. And this is just the beginning, we've got so much more to dive into together. So if you found value in this video, give it a like, drop a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss future videos where we break down even more real crypto strategies to help you grow and win. Until next time, keep learning, stay sharp, and keep stacking that crypto knowledge.